Happy week of Halloween, everybody, over on YouTube. It's us over on the Twitch side of things, about to check into the October and Halloween update for Welcome Home. That's right, once again, I'm doing the opening live. Say hi, everybody. Say hi to YouTube. We would love to have you here in the future for a stream. It would be fantastic. The link to the Twitch is down in the description, but very, very simply, you know exactly what this is. It's Welcome Home. There is an update. We're gonna look into it together and have a hell of a time. And wow, you guys are excited. Woo! I love to see it though. Okay, we're gonna get right into it. Thank you everybody for coming on by. It's Welcome Home time. I could get used to this tradition, because it was very exciting last year when Welcome Home updated with their big October update. And to see it happening again right now, that's really fun. Oh my god, it has a little hat. Yeah, there's like a sweatshirt too. Home is a scarecrow. And of course, we've got Wally Darling back in the devil costume. Actually, all of last year's art is back. So, we gotta check out the news first. It's kind of a mix of updates right now. We've got the last update all over the site, for those who need to check into that, and we have the Halloween update here. Happy Halloween! We have decided to keep up our terrific tradition and upload a preview for our fellow Welcome Home onlookers just in time for the scary season. To find out more, make sure to visit our news page. Have a safe and happy haunting. So, of course, we gotta run to the news page. And there are these outfits. Okay, terrible tidings. Terrible tidings to you, neighbor. Everyone here at the Welcome Home Restoration Project are moving along as splendidly as ever. Admittedly, we have had a cold spell as opportunities to uncover more information surrounding the show came to a complete standstill. However, we've just acquired an abundance of goods we find ourselves pleasantly obsessed with. You're always obsessed, though. That's the fun of it, is we know that they're absolutely like stark raving mad by now, but they're just doing their best to hide it. Pleasantly obsessed with, and are excited to share them with you all once they have been made properly legible. We are also happy to provide a preview of our array, a piece from what seems to be a series of book and record sets under the toy brand Marlowe. We've got new things. There are others seemingly like it within our newest delivery, wrapped up in a tape and drenched in some sort of substance akin to so many other unsalvageable books we have received before. It is frustrating to see them like this, but we know this is what we are here to do, our purpose. Please visit our merchandise page to hear it for yourself. More infected stuff. With so much information, one might ask how we plan to organize it all. We believe the most important part of Welcome Home is the residents that occupy the colorful neighborhood. Thanks to our most recent abundance of found materials, we thought we would organize these findings by each of the neighbors. After all, every neighbor is important, and we want our favorite puppets to shine as brightly as they did so many years ago. A musical monster seems like the perfect start. Okay. Keep an eye open and have a happy Halloween. Don't forget to wave down below. Ha. Alright, that's different. Merchandise, let's go. Alright, what do we got? Looky Loo Storyteller Collection. Marlowe Brand Looky Loo Storyteller Collection. A series of storybook and records recorded and published under the Marlowe brand, and by extension Marlowe Records in collaboration with the Playfellow Workshop. Each set of Looky Loo storybook and records consisted of just that, a picture book with an accompanying 7-inch vinyl record that was meant to play alongside it and guide the reader through the story. The number of books within the entire set is unknown, as Brick by Brick is the first uncovered piece that seems to be bearing the Looky Loo logo. The inside of the storybook has its slogan present for readers. Experience an all-new point of view with the Marlowe brand Looky Loo. Okay. No. Oh, okay. Whew. That would have been tragic. And there are transcripts. Oh wow, you can see the infection all over the pages here. Good, 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 good. Okay.
Hello, you, and welcome to your Marlowe Looky Loo storybook. I'll be your Marlowe storyteller.
Are you guys, occupying the site while we're trying to do this? Is there an influx right now of viewership that is wrecking this? Is that what's happening here? Okay, the link for viewing the text transcripts is broken. It works if you keep the video small. We'll see. I don't know what to do. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let's see here. Let's see. Well, let's give a little love to Another Paradise. Another Paradise with the save on the Looky Loo book. Thank you, Another Paradise.
You, and welcome to your Marlowe Looky Loo storybook. I'll be your Marlowe storyteller. You can read along with me in your own book, too. When you hear this sound, it will be time to turn the page. Let's visit our friends by going to the very first page. Brick. A story. What a beautiful day in home, isn't it, neighbor? Just like every day before today, and every day after. But what has everyone so busy today? Let's see here. Where is our resident host? Ah, yes, our very own Wally Darling. Wally, what are you all up to today?
Hello, storyteller. Hello, you. We're putting on a play today.
A play?
Not just any play. It's a frightfully fantastic rendition of a classic. One so grim and ghastly that it is sure to have your pompadour turning white, Walliford.
Oh, no. But I like how blue it is. Sally, could Home be in the play?
To showcase his talents, Home began to sing as sweetly as a house possibly could.
Alas, my dear Homeregard, I have already cast everyone for my show.
Did she really just say home regard? Home regard. That's cute.
In fact, I am delivering my last script to one of my stars as we speak.
Don't be sad, Home. Maybe you will get to be in the next one.
Oh, Poppy! Poppy, dear, I've got just the play for you.
Sally Starlet said, as she pranced over to the barn of our favorite bird in all of Home, Poppy Partridge.
Favorite? Dear, you're flattering me. Oh, that's all well and good. But our storyteller forgot to add that you're also...
No, don't say it.
That's right! You're going to be in my next production. A Sally Starlet reimagining of...
Okay, you caught that right. Our storyteller forgot to mention, so we do have a direct meta break. I can't remember if that happened in some of the previous storybook records. I think it was more alluded to than anything else, but now we've got it literally confirmed. It's like they just straight up broke that fourth wall.
I can't. The telltale heart.
I couldn't.
much too busy. I have to re-cozy my nest.
Recozy your nest?
Yes, that's right. One can't be too comfortable. Or can you be?
Both Sally and Poppy took a gander at her poppy-prepped nest. With so many pillows, blankets, and a swimming floaties already prepared. It made Sally wonder what else she could need.
Well, you see, I need a cozy. Yes, a cozy for my lamp. I'm so intent on making sure everything in my home is as comfy as I am. I'm much too busy. I'm terribly behind. Go on without me, Sally.
Poppy exclaimed.
Go on without me.
But Poppy...
As Poppy returned to cozying up in her barn, Sally stood there in silence. What would she do now? She was speechless, taken aback, shocked, appalled.
Silence! Storyteller. Oh. Home we're good. It seems there has been an opening.
Home cheered. Wally cheered too.
Hooray.
The neighbors set to work on Sally's next production and gathered the outfits and props needed without their feathered friend. Even though everything was coming together, Poppy was still on Sally's mind.
On your mind, huh, Sal? Did you chicken out?
Chicken out! I'll have you know she was busy cozying up her barn.
Notice also, when it comes to the Welcome Home media, this is like the first offering we get that is very audio-visual in the merchandise, because we usually have had the storybook records with just the image of the slipcase for the volume. Here, we literally do have the storybook to go along with it, and that's a lot of fun. That's a fun upgrade to have those visuals.
Likely story. I can smell an excuse like that from a mile away,
said Barnaby.
An excuse? To avoid taking part in one of my fantastic plays?
I hate to agree with him.
Unlikely story,
Barnaby said.
But he's right. To be frank, Poppy is a bit of
A scaredy bird.
An anxious consumer, as nervous as a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs.
Yes. Yes to all of them.
In that moment, it had finally dawned on her. Poppy wasn't busy. She was too frightened to take part in such a scary play as Sally's. Sally felt terrible, to say the least.
Shoot! No need to announce my feelings like that. But Poppy! Oh, my dear Poppy! I've been so ignorant to her needs. I've been so...
Silly?
No, she's been thoughtless. Oh, wait, I know. She's been downright rude.
That's enough from the peanut gallery. I must do something to rectify my mistake, so that she knows we are all mindful of her fearful disposition. But what if she hears the play from her barn? Or worse, what if she sees it? Oh.
Sally cried.
Well, whenever I'm scared, Sally, I just cover my eyes, like this.
What was that?
Sorry. It was dark in there.
Of course it was. Well, maybe Poppy needs someone to build her up to your theatrics so she isn't so scared, Sally.
Yes, one might even say brick by brick.
Don't steal my ideas.
You all might be onto something.
Yeah, we are.
Julie said, before she covered her eyes again and screamed.
Julie, stop that.
So I'll grab this comment from Sweet Honey Blossom. Sounds like the characters take on a life of their own as they don't follow the exact pages. Yes, though I will say for an opportunity like this, if you're making this kind of media, that you wouldn't necessarily restrict yourself entirely to just what's on the pages. You could be a little bit more lively than that. It would be natural course to do that. Though it is a good thing to note, because there is potential here that they might just be living it up a bit more. Because we still don't know the nature of this reality. Whether it's art recording a world, or the art is the world and it's finding its own liberation and expression. So it's possible that this is the foundation of what it was that they were going to record, or was recorded, and what came out was a little bit bigger than that. Or, what am I, a fucking walrus? Or. The recording was made, and then the book was made as a smaller kind of thing, right? Like select quotes. It was a smaller version of what was actually recorded. Food for thought.
So off they went to prepare their plans to ensure Poppy would
What the hell are you doing? What kind of exposure therapy is this? What?
be safe and secure inside her cozy little barn. Who knew all it would take were some bricks, a little glue, and the help of the entire neighborhood.
Oh, yes, that sounds like a pleasant craft.
Building up your friends the wrong way. Barnaby, for the love of God!
Once gathered together again, the neighbors happily set to work, bricking up her windows.
Wonderful, yes, quite wonderful. Bricking?
Yes, see for yourself.
What's all this? What are you doing?
Don't worry, Poppy. We're just putting down bricks.
Julie said.
Bricks? For what?
Forget not, Poppy. I have realized the error of my assumption. Together, we have come up with this ingenious method of protecting your sensitive self from experiencing anything frightful.
That's right, Poppy. And I provide the Howdy Pilly certified bricks to do just the job. From listeners, guarantee.
Okay, so that means that Poppy will be able to escape.
Howdy bragged, certifiably.
And that's my Eddie certified glue. Just a little glitter sprinkled in goes a long way.
Eddie said, mailmanly.
I'm sorry Home couldn't be here to help, Poppy, but he hopes you will get well soon.
She's not sick, Wally. She's scared.
Oh, that's good. It worked very fast.
Okay, this might be the funniest thing you guys have created yet. Like, it's kind of a no-brainer that your writing prowess was going to increase project by project as you did this. But this is very clear. Oh man, and these pages, this spread here, how delightful. This is really showing the advancement of your skill set and understanding for creating the media that you are making. Just the composition of this, like all the way along, it's felt very authentic. But here especially, that takes it up a notch. And it's funny. It really is. It's funny in a way that you guys haven't been funny before in the writing and the delivery. And as always, I would just be a broken record at this point to say that voice cast is knocking it out of the park. That's a given. That's expected. Like, you know, always, the voice casts are going to do fantastic. The humor here, the writing advancement, and the visuals are the surprises in this case of what has grown further.
For me, can't say I'm not flattered, but
Sally's face poking through the bricks there is like a meme image. Like I could imagine some top text and bottom text there around her. Moon, go ahead and put whatever you feel there. What does that say to you, Moon? Synthetic Charm says, honestly, working with Clown is always a joy. Coolest person I've worked for easily. Clown is very deeply cool. Always cool. Show the Show says, hey, narrator for the thingy here. Just gonna say, I think everyone rocked this. Welcome on in. Congrats and wonderful work yourself. Show the Show. You did great here. We're enjoying ya. Narrator in chat. Oh, that's meta. Narrator in chat. Welcome on in, Show.
That's right. Your beak shan't shudder in fear any longer, nor shall you bear witness to my petrifying and very convincing theatrics.
Sally exclaimed. The realization hit Poppy just as quickly as it was spoken. If she were behind a wall of bricks, then that meant no ghostly wails or witch cackles could be heard from the stage. She would sit nestled in her home, tucked away safely with her crochet needles and all-seed tea.
Wow, the actual twist. She does enjoy it.
right, Sally. Yes, this is a splendid idea. It's magnificent, stupendous. Hurry now, the show must go on, and I won't be the reason it's delayed.
Oh, of course. Hurry up, Peanuts.
She's calling us peanuts.
Barnaby mumbled, and hurry they did. The neighbors quickly blocked up the remainder of Poppy's windows until the very last brick was popped into place.
What a relief. Oh, I'm not sure I could have done another show. Who knows what she would have had me done that time. All I need is my peace of mind. Oh, and my, where is my lantern? There you are, you beauty. Allow me to light you.
We got bricked inside with her. We didn't follow them out. That's why we could hear it as a mumbling, isn't it? It's not just that things got weird. We're inside with her. We did not go with the rest of the crowd. Oh, this is fascinating.
Everything I need. My sewing needles, my lantern, and my peace of mind.
Oh no. Oh no. Wait. Think about this. What happened the last time a character was dropped off the script in terms of things that they were going to be doing regularly? It was Eddie Deer at the Christmas, the home warming party, right? So now we have Poppy in here, not part of a festivity. Oh no.
door's open. What do you want? The door's open. What do you want?
This is the Away from Prying Eyes version? Okay, so there's two versions, one from the main site and one from Away from Prying Eyes, and this is the Away from Prying Eyes version. There's another one on the media page. Okay. Alright, we'll try to fix that discrepancy in a moment, but let's listen to this through.
What do you want? Open the door! Open the door!
Are you all right?
I couldn't get out. Am I out? Where am I?
You're out. The door's open. Why didn't you open the door?
The door? The door. Yes, the door. We could have left.
Okay. Huh. I wonder now. No, it's still broken. Text transcripts of audio. Ah, that's why it runs longer. She's calling us peanuts. Barnaby mumbled, and hurry they did. The neighbors quickly blocked up the remainder of Poppy's windows until the very last brick was popped into place. Never had a home look so safe and cozy. Audio ends. Okay, so that was the full version that we just witnessed on Away from Prying Eyes. Alright, now, it was said to take a look elsewhere. What specifically did the news say? One might ask how we plan to organize it all. We believe the most important part of Welcome Home is the residents to occupy. Organize these findings by each of the neighbors. After all, every neighbor is important and we want our favorite puppets to shine as brightly as it did so many years ago. A musical monster seems like the perfect start. Alright. Maybe they're just saying what they're gonna do? Take a closer look at the eyes on the front cover of the Looky Loo book. Brick by brick. There's a spiral. The dots are Holmes' eyes. Well, yeah. There's a face. Looks like a Wally face. Probably not intentional, but cool. The upper right corner, if you're talking about that as a face, I suppose I can see it that way. Don't get yourselves tricked like that. Because it's easy to see faces where faces don't exist. That's a naturally known phenomenon, of course. But the spiraling is a common theme. Yeah, the nasty, the dark stuff that keeps on coming through. Guest book. Something new with the guest book. Still broken. Let me just check the news again to make sure I'm not missing anything that's been updated. Okay. A piece from the Book and Record series, we've got that. Probably more to come, according to what it says here. There's a code with the eyes in the book, huh? Those are fingerprints painted on the page. Zoom in. I mean, it's kind of difficult to zoom in when it's just a video like this, and it's giving me the buffering circle of death here. See, that's the difficult thing, is that it seems almost like it's part of the design, but I suppose it's not. Okay. Okay, this is a code we need a key. We need information to go along with this to actually know what to do with it. Because it's either directing us to colors or it's directing us to literal directions or something that's going to stand for a number. Something has to go along with that. What we can do at least is gain information potentially from away from prying eyes to give us a lead on this. So let's go to book. See, there we go. Maybe this will work here. Okay. The record was scratched and covered in tape when it was uncovered, but surprisingly didn't have too much difficulty playing. However, the audio does not entirely mirror the text of the book, as large swaths of conversation are missing from the print. The pages were placed where I thought they could have matched the audio, but there's little else that can be done. This content is strange and I don't have an explanation, so it'll be placed here until more is uncovered.
Hello, you, and welcome to your Marlowe Looky Loo storybook.
There we
I'll
go.
be your Marlowe storyteller.
What do you want?
Okay. Hi, Juzo. Okay. Does it look like some sort of code? Sure. Problem is, without a proper key, you don't know what you could actually do with it. Organization, though, that I'm still a little stuck on that, but let's see what's said about the guestbook. Some of the first pieces of internal meddling experienced on the old website consisted of additional images in the guestbook. I had no memory of implementing these changes while the guestbook was still open to the public, and yet they would continue to appear as we received more signatures and the website itself garnered more traction. Upon exploring the files themselves, I found that whoever was leaving these images was also interacting with visitors directly through hidden text. Below is a collection of what I could find tucked away in these drawings. Whatever is present on these pages is not even worth thinking about beyond a nobody breaking into my account. Wrong about that. Still, someone I did not know was acting as if they were representing me, and I could not help but feel sick to my stomach. What else was happening when I couldn't see it? At best, it's someone playing stupid games with my hard work. At worst, it is whoever keeps sending me information and materials. Who else would leave messages so early before so many eyes were on me? Either way, I am confident I pushed him out of the new space. Unfortunately, these antics were not restrained only to the guestbook page. I'm compiling them now alongside my restoration work. Yeah, we found a bunch of these. Okay, this is a clever way to write down what was happening with the guestbook that was important for us to understand, while keeping the guestbook locked off. Yeah, it says it's cataloging Wally. Or whatever thinks it's Wally in here. Spiral. So you will know I am looking at you, neighbor. I am talking to you. Hold on. Why do you like eye contact? And then Wally put a spiral. Yeah. That's what's jumping out at me from the cover here is the spiral. That's... Yep, and there it is. No, I am Wally. I'm your friend. Welcome home is so intriguing. Directional inputs. There's no... The only thing I can think of, if there is at all a code to this. The eyes look in 9 different directions. There's 9 neighbors counting either you or home. Yeah. Okay. Ah! Wait a second. There is a directional input we can put with... Yeah, why am I flying away from this? There is a directional input we can use. I know. Yep. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 and 9. Center and down. Center and down. Yup. Yup. There it is. There it is. This is the only thing that applies. Okay. All right. All right. Yep. Mm-hmm. And we do have a down. Hold on. Okay. We have the directional pattern. Right. Now here's the thing. What do you do with it if you know the directions? Eddie, Eddie. Okay, Eddie, Eddie. Poppy. Eddie, Eddie, Poppy. Howdy. Eddie, Eddie, Poppy, howdy. Julie. Eddie, Eddie, Poppy, howdy, Julie. Barnaby. And down is... Would down stand for home or down stand for Wally? Shit. Could it be like the old cell phone where you push multiple times for a letter later in the sequence? The clock tower. See, that's the thing, is I'm thinking it's a clock tower, but we have Wally and home in the center. Oh my god, where was the U page? There was a U page. How did we access that? You had to click on U. Yeah, it's just... U. There's no more U. Yup. That's broken. You and your is not working. Go to a character page and edit the URL. I mean, maybe. Eddie. Is the U in Wally's text? It could be. No, it was on the main page. So here's what I'm thinking now, alright? Here's what I'm thinking. Because we do still have the letter codes from the images from the last update, those are here, and we have them applied in a few different directions. It's just that for some of these characters, it's not on the page. Therefore, what do you do in that case? Home's eyes are a repeating pattern. Like, that's a GIF. What letter code? I think I missed something. During the home warming update, which came out in March, these icons that you see that are drawn over the map belong to a cereal box, on the back of which has a decoder ring, which can spell out a message. I don't know here if we're supposed to use the decoder ring again, or if it's a new method of decoding going on. Could it be a video address? It would not leave to YouTube to do anything, no. It could potentially be the mix of letters that we have experienced before at the end of a URL. That's not out of the question. So in this instance...
Hello, you, and welcome to your Marlowe Looky Loo storybook. I'll be your Marlowe storyteller. You can read along with me in your own book, too. When you hear this sound, it will be time to turn...
Hold on. So now we've all got a quick hand reference, and we're back to the neighborhood. Alright. What about the colors? That could mean something too. They could. That's the tricky thing, because it's... But then you have to ask yourself, what do you do when you get a direction that is legitimately a cardinal direction, up, down, left, or right? Because that's not pointing at a color. The only thing that makes sense here, and the center, remember the center ones, the only thing that makes sense is this map. Center has got to be Wally. Down has got to be home. Because when we click on the center, we get Wally, and then at the bottom right, we have home. And if we go to another character, yeah, their homes are all in the bottom right. I think it's got to be home, unless it's the clock tower, which we don't have a name for that thing. But home is a character, right? If we go by the character mapping, the neighborhood, organizing by character, they said. Organizing by character. That's legitimately what they said that they're doing. So, or it go by the character map. It's gotta be. It's gotta be the neighborhood map. That's what we've got to use here. The clock tower is also the face of the cereal box decoder, right? It is, yeah. So that's the hell of it. Do we use some form? Because some of these characters don't have the decoder ring piece on them at all. You saw a bunch of comments saying to look at the stickers page. That would be interesting. We can take a look at the stickers page. Neighbors. No, no. And come on. Ah! That solves it. Damn it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Direct hit. Okay. The stickers page is the code. All right. Well, no, that's not the code. This is the key. But these go together. All right. So now, my thinking was right. The page was wrong. All right. Good work, everybody. So now it's simple. Okay. See, I'm going to be able to see this in full. You're not. But we're going to give this a moment, because I just got to fly through this. Could they be numbers? Here's the thing. We've got the code. Where the hell would we use it? The only other hint we've got right now is the guest book, right? I mean, we could add it to the URL. We could try URLs. Yeah, all right. Give this a second. Yeah. Yeah, this is the Prying Eyes 404 page. So we're on the right track. The issue is what we do with the character code information. Maybe it's for a future update? Maybe. Try searching for the content you're seeking by clicking here. Ha. Your search did not match any documents. Here's what we can confirm, though. There's a coded search page. Because this is stylized. This is not like default Wix site kind of thing. There's a search. And it specifically says your search did not match any documents. So we have new information. On awayfrompryingeyes.net, you can go to a specific search page. Okay. Okay. Now we've got something. Book, commercials, guest book. I mean, maybe we're messing around in something that it's not supposed to be like this. It's not the full update. We may not have all the pieces yet. Yeah, we might not have all the pieces. Because it seems like there's gotta be an obvious place to do this. Golden Bug Cipher, I don't know it. Should home and howdy have the same initial? It's kind of hard not to. I know it comes from Poe. That doesn't necessarily mean that it applies here. Did I try the numbers in the search bar? I could. Yeah, let's get the numbers quick. I'll scroll back for it. Or actually, you guys probably have it right here. Go ahead, drop the numbers again, please. Thank you. All right. Okay. Let's see. No. Hold on. It's not registering anything except the images. From what I can see. It could be an ISBN code. Maybe. 10 or 13 confirmed to MJ Anderson. Well, MJ would know. Thank you, MJ. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. Nope. We cannot use that. That does not apply. Away from Bright Eyes in the search bar makes me think you can maybe access pages that we used to be able to get to, but the links in the current version of the site are now broken. Not a terrible idea. Here's what we can say for sure. Alright. If that's a code, then we know how to apply it. Like, we've got a landing page for this. It's very clearly the stickers page. If it's somehow not the sticker page, it's the neighborhood map. But more than anything, this is the only grid that applies for full directional pattern, including center inputs, that actually makes the difference clear between Wally and home. It works better than the standard neighborhood map. The issue now is, where do you apply the information? Because we're not getting a fix out of... We're not getting it out of the URL. At least not straight up. It does not work straight up with the letters. It does not work straight up with the numbers. If this is another jumble, that's hell. Maybe that counter? No, the counter's just hard frozen at 1,000,000. Is it a possible shift cipher? It could be a cipher. Welcome Home site has the same search access. Really? Watch it be a red herring? I don't believe so. It lines up too well. Oh, Michael, please tell me it's not that. I really hope it's not literally directional, starting from the upper left. That would be horrible. That would really suck, dude. I don't want it to be that. No. Especially because then you would just actually get bounced around trying to follow it. You just get bounced around trying to follow that one. I'm literally looking at the way it goes and it just doesn't work. Oh man, I want to use it now. But the methods we did before are not working. It's the only way it's got to work is... I'm certain. Why would you say that? A musical monster seems like the perfect start. Why would you tell us that, though? Why would you tell us that? Because it doesn't work in either direction. Yes, Julie is the most musical monster. That's the hell of it. Because whether we use the stickers, if we start from the upper left, it told us to start that way for a reason. Okay. There's only one way. The top right. Where on the back cover, I'm just gonna theorize, what if we go backwards from our original conception? We start with the upper right and go left. What if that's how this is supposed to work? Because it's gotta be Julie, right? Here's the thing about it, is you don't say, we started with a musical monster for our new categorizing. There is no categorizing on the site that we can see. There's gotta be a hint at what to do here. Yeah, because Julie's the singer, right? Not Sally. Sally's a thespian. She's not the singer. I mean, we've literally got on the news page itself, she's singing right there with Frank. So, and Sally's a star, not a monster. You're right. Julie is referred to as a monster type. Okay. If we're supposed to start with the monster, this is the back cover of the book. If you were starting at the back of a book, how would you read it? Right to left. It's the only thing that makes sense to me. So, we gotta swing this backwards. The only one that's covered here is Wally. So, Julie, Eddie, Poppy, Barnaby. Right? Julie, Eddie, Poppy, Barnaby. That's our first. Go down one, do it again. Barnaby, Frank, Eddie, Sally, Howdy, Frank, Wally, Howdy, Julie, yep, you're right, Barnaby, home, Eddie, Frank. Ashton, why do you keep using 0 for home, or O for home? Is it just to differentiate with the whole thing of H? The Looky Loo logo is going right to left. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. So, if we got a pattern now, let's try and give this a shot. Bastard. Oh, well, I need to remove the spaces. The Looky Loo logo is pointed to center. Yeah. I mean, the eyes are looking at each other, but what else can we do? What if it's a spiral, starting with Julie in the top right and working its way towards center? Hey, Moon, are you enjoying editing your first actual hardcore sit down and figure things out ARG experience? Go ahead and chime in as you feel. No, spiral doesn't work with this. That would be way too much. I feel confidence in the decision that I made with interpreting this. This is a good one. The issue now is, where the hell do you put the information and how? Like, do you break it down into numbers? It ain't. Wow. Where? The site's been scrubbed. We don't have some of the old things that we could have applied this to. There was a save at one point. We don't have the save anymore. And it still, I'm pretty sure, brought us into a URL situation. And that's in the past. We know what to do with it. We understand why the news article gave us a hint about Julie. Yeah, it's a good start. It just, for lack of any idea of where to put this. Sound of scraping on wood. Breathing can be heard. A knock is heard. It's open. The door's open. There's a sound of something knocking on a wall. What do you want? A door bangs. The door is open. What do you want? A doorknob can be heard being turned over and over again. Open the door. Open the door. An echo can be heard. It sounds like a door is being opened. I believe what's happening here is that there is a condition within buildings or houses by which whatever is going on outside the neighborhood and in pieces of it manages to manifest. Because it was dark here. Like, it was all dark. Everything that could block the light did block the light. And then Poppy was looking for the lantern. And then something happened. I don't know what to do with this. I know what it gives us for the first stage. I don't know what to do with it. Yeah, home gets weird in the dark. The dark is bad when it comes to this neighborhood. Like, you don't want to be caught in the dark. It invites something. Chaos Jason says, there's no way it's supposed to be red, Feeden-wise, is there? I feel like that might be how one lays bricks, but I don't actually know. I feel as though it's got to be the right to left reading. I don't think it is the spiral. I mean, you could start with Julie. Technically, in this spiral fashion, you could technically start with Julie. Because if you follow where the spiral starts on its outer side, rather than inner, it works. The hell of it is actually trying to trace the spiral correctly across all of this. That's the difficulty. In which case, it would be something like Julie, Eddie, home, Barnaby, Frank, Barnaby, Eddie, Poppy, Barnaby. Can it work? I think it can. I don't know if it does, though. It would be hilarious if the storybook cover was a red herring. Yeah, but how else do you line everything up? Why would they tell us categorizing things starting with Julie when we have new information like this? Could it be the spiral? Could it be the spiral? It does line up too well. That's the hell of it. Once again, doing a welcome home live stream, I am forced to open Photoshop. Okay. Why not? Why not? Maybe we'll get a follow-up more later, yeah. But if we're right here, we might as well give it one more shot, right? If there's something here for us, we can give it another shot. The spiral could be nothing. Could be something. Let's just give it a shot. Okay. Following the path of the spiral, I'm inclined to say... Alright, give me a paintbrush. And we're gonna have a real... We've got an issue, a partial issue here, of possibly including a marker for home, but I think it's not that. Here, I'll export this out and then swap it in. Okay, so here it is. Here's what I got out of it. And you see what I mean, is that there's that one spot in the center that stands for... Actually, no, it doesn't stand for home. My mistake. That would have stood for Eddie. But, okay. Sticker time. If it is this, if it's the spiral, we start with Julie. We go down and we hit Eddie. We go across and we hit home. We hit home again. Strike Frank, Barnaby, Eddie again, Poppy, Barnaby again, Sally, Wally, and we end with Frank. Like, I mean, I don't know if this spiral is the thing, but you guys keep bringing it up, and it's just like, I'm enticed to try. Well, we can't click on each sticker because it's given us nothing. If you see, they're all different images anyway. They're just images. Straight up. Okay. I'm gonna give it a shot. And as for away from prying eyes, no. Okay. Yeah, we've hit our limit here, guys. Lacking any other information, it's just... I got nothing, gang. I can't. Yeah. I mean, here on the spot, maybe it'll click to me later. This is one of those real community-centered ideas where it's got to be somebody has it click, or somebody finds something, and then the whole thing falls into place. If it's the spiral, we know the basic idea, because we can start with Julie if we start with the spiral. Legitimately, we can begin with Julie. That bit of information is correct. Because I don't know why they would say anything involving starting with the musical monster for categorizing things. Literally. Thanks to our most recent abundance of found materials, the new stuff, we thought we would organize these findings by each of the neighbors. After all, every neighbor is important, and we want our favorite puppets to shine as brightly as they did so many years ago. A musical monster seems like the perfect start if we use the new information that we have in accordance with categorizing things. The sticker sheet, which is the only thing that seems to perfectly work with the directional pattern, then whether you start from the top right and go left, or you start with the spiral, it always begins with Julie, which would be correct according to the news hint. Start with Julie, whatever you do. The issue is, when you have a pattern, what the hell do you do with it? Because the URL direct plug is not working on either side. The front-facing side or the back side. Are there 9 colors represented in the image, not counting black? I don't believe so. No, I don't think so. We're going to have to call this one here because I don't know where to take it yet. Somebody's going to figure this out. Either somebody's going to figure this out like overnight, which is the way it always happens, or we don't have the other half to this that we need. Even without figuring out what to do with that code. If it is a code and we're not just driving ourselves mad over coincidences here, the storybook edition is really cool. That's a lot of fun. That was creepy. That was deliciously creepy. Hey, Opal saying, hi, Nick. I was glad to catch the stream finally. I've been loving the VODs and commented under a similar name. Thank you so much. Welcome on in. Could you imagine if it is just a coincidence? I will be so ripshit mad. Not really. It's been a fun time with you guys. And we figured out another way that you could set up a puzzle. Right? So, fun time. What I'll say is this. Absolutely, after I found out there was an update, we were going to hit it as quickly as I had the airtime to do so. But I gotta get back to working on stuff for October. Monster Hunt is in development right now. SCP Vault is in development right now. I want to get this done as quickly as I can to spend more time with you guys here. It's October. I've barely been able to stream because of the workload of just getting everything done. So if I can get this done fast, I will be up here. We will hang out more before Devil's Night. Devil's Night is absolutely happening. That is a guarantee. Don't even worry about that. But in order to make more happen, I gotta clock out here. But this will be uploaded next week as a regular VOD. Don't you worry about that. And in the meantime, that's the fun part about this coming out next week, is we might actually find somebody who solves this. And then I can just go in and do my regular scripted thing at the end of this. Who knows? It might be about to happen right now. That's where the YouTube crowd, if it does happen. If not, then I don't know, Moon, put a womp womp here. Anyway, thank you everybody so much. I will see you again as soon as I can. Honestly. I mean what I say. I'm just trying to get through stuff as fast as I can right now so I can be back streaming with you guys. Woo! October! Alright. Much love. Thank you all. You guys have been awesome. All of your support. Thank you so much for coming over and banging your heads against the wall of home with me. another amazing update. Much love and cheers to the entire team at Welcome Home, everybody who has been contributing all along, and this update. Thank you so much for all the fun. Let's see where I can kick this over to.